The Wendigo is one of the most terrifying and enduring legends of North American folklore, particularly among the Algonquian-speaking tribes of the Great Lakes region and the northeastern United States. This monstrous creature is often depicted as a malevolent, cannibalistic spirit with an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Its legend has evolved over time, reflecting the fears and cultural beliefs of the people who tell its story. In this video, we explore the many facets of the Wendigo legend through gripping tales and aspects of this horrifying entity. The origins of the Wendigo legend. The Wendigo legend originates from the Algonquian-speaking tribes of the Great Lakes region and the northeastern United States, including the Ojibwe, Cree, and Innu. These tribes described the Wendigo as a malevolent spirit associated with winter, famine, and starvation. The creature embodies the horrors of extreme hunger and the fear of cannibalism, symbolizing the destructive nature of greed and gluttony. The Wendigo is often depicted as a gaunt, emaciated figure with a heart of ice, reflecting the harsh and unforgiving environment in which these tribes lived. The legend served as a cautionary tale to deter individuals from resorting to cannibalism during desperate times and to reinforce the community's values and ethical codes. The appearance of the Wendigo. The Wendigo is typically depicted as a gaunt, emaciated figure with desiccated skin pulled tightly over its bones, resembling a skeletal or cadaverous being. Its eyes are sunken, glowing with an eerie light, and its mouth is filled with sharp, protruding teeth, perfect for tearing flesh. Some versions of the legend describe the Wendigo as having the head of a deer or a stag, complete with large, menacing antlers, adding to its otherworldly and terrifying appearance. Its long, claw-like fingers and skeletal frame make it an imposing figure that embodies the very essence of hunger and decay. This grotesque appearance is a visual representation of the Wendigo's insatiable appetite for human flesh and the monstrous transformation that accompanies its curse. The Wendigo's insatiable hunger. Central to the Wendigo legend is its insatiable hunger for human flesh, a craving that can never be satisfied, no matter how much it consumes. This endless appetite symbolizes the destructive nature of greed and gluttony, as the Wendigo's desire for human flesh only grows with each meal. According to the legend, the more the Wendigo eats, the larger and hungrier it becomes, perpetuating a cycle of eternal starvation and consumption. This horrific trait not only makes the Wendigo a terrifying predator, but also serves as a dire warning against the perils of unchecked excess and moral decay. The Wendigo's unquenchable hunger reflects the deepest fears of the communities that told its stories, emphasizing the importance of moderation, community, and ethical behavior. The transformation into a Wendigo. According to the legend, a person can transform into a Wendigo by succumbing to the ultimate taboo of cannibalism during times of extreme hunger and desperation. This transformation is seen as a profound moral and spiritual corruption, turning a once human individual into a monstrous entity driven by an insatiable appetite for human flesh. The process of becoming a Wendigo involves not just physical changes, such as becoming gaunt and skeletal, but also a loss of humanity and compassion. This transformation serves as a cautionary tale, illustrating the dire consequences of abandoning social and ethical norms. It underscores the importance of community solidarity and mutual support, warning against the perils of isolation and moral decay in the face of survival. The Wendigo in winter. The Wendigo is often associated with the cold, harsh winters of the northern forests, reflecting the environments in which the Algonquian-speaking tribes lived. It is said to roam the wilderness during the winter months, a time when food is scarce and survival is most challenging. The biting cold, howling winds, and desolate landscapes are seen as the Wendigo's domain, amplifying its fearsome presence. The legend tells of the Wendigo preying on those who become lost or stranded in the snow, driven to desperation by hunger. This connection to winter highlights the Wendigo's role as a symbol of the dangers of the natural world and the ever-present threat of starvation. It serves as a grim reminder of the thin line between survival and succumbing to darker impulses in the face of nature's relentless cruelty. The Wendigo and mental illness. In some interpretations, the Wendigo legend is linked to mental illness, particularly a condition known as Wendigo psychosis. This rare psychological disorder is characterized by an intense craving for human flesh and an overwhelming fear of becoming a cannibal. Individuals afflicted with Wendigo psychosis often experience delusions and paranoia, believing they are transforming into the monstrous Wendigo. This connection between the legend and mental illness underscores the cultural impact of the Wendigo as a symbol of the ultimate loss of control and humanity. It reflects the deep-seated fears of moral and social collapse during times of extreme hardship. By linking the Wendigo to mental illness, the legend serves as a metaphor for the dangers of isolation, starvation, and the psychological toll of survival in harsh conditions. The Wendigo in popular culture. The Wendigo has made numerous appearances in popular culture, cementing its status as one of North America's most terrifying legends. From literature to films, television shows, and video games, the Wendigo's fearsome image and horrifying tales have inspired countless works. Notable examples include Stephen King's novel Pet Sematary, where the Wendigo is a malevolent force haunting a cursed burial ground, and the TV series Supernatural, which features the Wendigo as a formidable antagonist in one of its early episodes. The creature also appears in the video game Until Dawn, where it plays a central role in the game's terrifying narrative. These adaptations often emphasize the Wendigo's insatiable hunger and monstrous transformation, highlighting the enduring appeal and horror of this legendary creature. By bringing the Wendigo into modern storytelling, popular culture keeps the legend alive, introducing new audiences to its chilling lore. The Wendigo and the spirit world. The Wendigo is often seen as a malevolent spirit rather than a purely physical creature, existing between the natural and supernatural realms. In many indigenous cultures, it is believed that the Wendigo can possess humans, driving them to commit acts of cannibalism and other horrors. This spiritual aspect underscores the interconnectedness of the physical and spiritual worlds, with the Wendigo embodying the ultimate form of spiritual corruption and loss of humanity. Rituals and ceremonies to ward off or exorcise the Wendigo spirit highlight the cultural importance of maintaining spiritual purity and harmony within the community. The Wendigo's role in moral lessons. The Wendigo legend serves as a powerful moral lesson against greed, gluttony, and moral corruption. By illustrating the horrific consequences of succumbing to these vices, the story reinforces the values and ethical codes of the Algonquian-speaking tribes. The Wendigo's insatiable hunger and transformation into a monstrous being symbolize the destructive nature of unchecked desires, emphasizing the importance of community solidarity, self-restraint, and ethical behavior, especially in times of hardship. The Wendigo and nature. The Wendigo is deeply connected to the natural world, embodying the dangers and mysteries of the wilderness. Often associated with the cold, desolate forests of the northern regions, the Wendigo represents the harsh and unforgiving aspects of nature. Its presence serves as a reminder of the thin line between survival and succumbing to darker impulses during times of scarcity and extreme conditions. This connection to nature underscores the respect and fear indigenous cultures have for the environment, highlighting the Wendigo as a symbol of nature's potential to both sustain and destroy. That's all for today's video. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more spine-tingling content that will keep you on the edge of your seat.